My guest is Ravid Circus, VP of Products with Skybox Security. Welcome, Ravid.
Thank you.
Give us the top-level view of Skybox.
So Skybox Security is a security analytics company. We are developing a product for attack surface visualization, allowing you to see all the indicators of exposure in your network, understanding the weaknesses that you have in place, and the ability to prioritize and remediate them in order to get your network more secure.
Help me understand what attack surface visualization is.
So attack surface is the sum of all possible attacks on your network,
Okay.
different weaknesses like bad firewall configurations, vulnerabilities that are exposed to external threats, areas in your network that have high density of vulnerabilities. The attack surface visualization tool is a map that allows you to see that attack surface and all the indicators of exposure in a very quick view and picture, targeting CISOs and targeting high-level security personnel that are trying to understand very quickly where they are, what are the big problems they have, and how to fix them.
Okay. And does that help you deal with like immediate incidents as well?
It can help. It can help handling immediate incidents because the attack surface gives you visibility to how your network looks like. So an incident that happened, you can use that attack surface, the attack surface, to get more context and more situational awareness to that incident in order to understand, for example, whether there are similar machines or similar assets that can be attacked in the same way, or plan any containment strategies.
How about the everyday operations? Which part of the tools would people be using?
So the everyday operation is those indicators of exposure. Basically, those are the things, the weaknesses in your network that you want to fix, such as bad firewall rules, patching machines, and so on. And the attack surface dashboard gives you the option to find and see the concentrations of those weaknesses, those indicators of exposure, and let you know which part of your business need more focus on network area, like bad firewall rules or bad device configuration, or endpoint areas such as vulnerabilities and exposure and new vulnerabilities that exists there.
In a large organization, how do you make sure you get that complete picture? Because they've got, geographic disparity and just a lot of equipment that they have to keep track of.
So part of the technology that Skybox has in place is to help you discover all of that parts. A very basic part of visibility is to make sure what you see and what you don't see and what you don't know about. So the Skybox platform has a lot of discovery capabilities that help you to understand that you have missing parts of your network, and basically you don't see parts of your network, and help you to complete the visibility to those parts. Skybox supports very big customers with very large networks and enterprises, and the attack surface dashboard allows them to group those data centers, branch offices, technologies together in a good dashboard that allows you to see a high-level view very quickly without the need to go to the tens and thousands of equipments that you have in place.
Yep. What level of maturity should an organization be at before they even approach Skybox to help them out?
So the nice thing about Skybox is that we are working in very different levels. It can be the firewall level. Every organization have firewalls and need to keep them secure. Every organization have IT infrastructure that need to have a vulnerability management program, even if it's a very basic one. And the idea of Skybox is that it allows you, through our different modules, to go through each and every one of those practices, adopt best practices on how to secure firewall rules, on how to remediate vulnerabilities, and allows you to build a program for your security operation up to the level of understanding your attack surface and actively working to reduce it.
Ravid, what sort of customer pain points do you find when you're talking to Skybox's customer base?
So when you talk to customers, especially the big ones, they have a lot of problems that they have a lot of tools, disjointed tools of security. Each of them looks on a very small aspect of their network infrastructure, of the weaknesses that they have in place. And Skybox model capabilities allow them to put everything together. And using Skybox Horizon, we are able to give them the visibility to the integrated data of all those tools. So instead of looking on 5, 6, 10 different tools for different aspects of your network, we are integrating them all together and give the visibility that includes both your organizational structure and your network topology, and showing you the weaknesses of different types, network layer, endpoint layer, and allows you to use one tool as opposed to many different disjointed tools.
Ravid, we hear a lot about visibility and intelligence from different aspects of the security industry and the way vendors are approaching it. What do you mean by visibility and intelligence?
So visibility intelligence for us is breaking the silos in security. It's the ability to take information from different layers of protection of your network and put them together in one platform. The ability to take information either from a network point of view, network security point of view, and endpoint security point of view, and put them together on the same screen allows you to understand not just each of them separately, but how those are working together. What does it mean that an endpoint has a weakness in that specific network context? So those silos are something which is very hard to organization to handle today because these are different practices, and we are putting them together and give you the visibility to all of them together, including the interdependencies between them.
Thank you very much, Ravid.
Thank you.